Okay, what's up, Facebook? On the way to work on this dark, dreary, rainy, shit-ass fucking morning. Just was recording a video and the alarm just went off on my phone and wiped out the video. So basically, time management. Bad time management this morning. Bad time management last night. Was exhausted. Fell asleep. Woke up. Did a couple of things that I had to get done. Dozed off again. Bad time management. Yes, we did play hooky this weekend. We were on motorcycles this weekend. Loved it. Donna, Jim, thank you so much. It was awesome because I needed to do that. Needed to get out and do what I love, which is extremely dangerous on Long Island because every road on Long Island, with its overpopulation, overtaxation, stolen money, every road is bombed out except for the Wantagh Parkway northbound. It's the only thing they decided to do before the snow. So right now, we're on it right now, driving to work. And so very poor time management. I woke up, I did some things this morning and got my meals together and was unable to get my run in and get my workout in. Now, has that crushed me in the spirit? No. Does it bother me? Yes. Is it going to take me out of the game? No. We're still learning this combination. We're still trying to find this combination of time management and priority and focus. It's not easy. It is not easy, especially after so many months of bad habits. It's not easy. Hey man, I love to sleep. You know, everybody enjoys sleep. You know, eventually you just got to make sleep more important than everything else, which will happen. So it will be a run tonight. Will be a heavy workout tonight. I got sandbags to fill tonight because we're going to start doing some cardio in the morning in the schoolyards on Saturday. If it's not raining and deluge in this northeastern part of the freaking country that should be pretty much bombed off the map, and the weather sucks and you only get about 4 good months out of the whole year. But I digress. That's Long Island. It's horrible. But that's the plan. The plan is to not being horrible anymore. What else were we talking about before my phone so rudely cut me off? Goals. I was saying that I have daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals. I've broken them down. They're not huge. Might be 1 goal a day. But what happens is when you set something for yourself to do, and the size of it doesn't matter. It can be minuscule. It doesn't matter. But if you say it needs to be done for yourself, and you do it. Wow, it just went black because there's no street lights on this part of the Wantagh Parkway because, who knows, we probably don't spend enough money to have the fucking lights on a parkway. Anyway, if you do enough and you do what you set out to accomplish and you step back and say, I wanted to accomplish that, that was my goal and I achieved it, the brain reacts to that. The brain releases endorphins to that. That's a sense of satisfaction mentally and physically throughout the body, which drives you to want to do more. So set a goal, set little goals, set weekly goals. I have quite a few goals set up. Nothing crazy, nothing overwhelming. Because remember, you can overwhelm yourself with good stuff the same way you can overwhelm yourself with bad stuff. And then you get, I have too many things. And then you get all over the place, the focus goes. So set your goals, set your little goals. Reach them, meet them, and don't set new ones until you hit those. What else? Diet. Threw caution to the wind this weekend. Why? Because that's how I set my schedule up. Had some wings. Had some time out on the road on the bikes with good friends. So I ate. I didn't eat poorly. You know, I had a soda or two. That was probably the worst thing I ingested. It's probably the worst thing anyone can ingest. But why? Why would I eat that way? Because I refuse to restrict myself at this point, at the level of exercise that I'm at and the level of work that I'm at right now. I refuse to restrict myself to a bodybuilder's point or some kind of ridiculous shredding diet because I'm not going to get to the point where I resent what I'm doing. I don't want to resent my meals. You know, I have my meals packed for the day. I have high protein meals packed for the day, 4 of them for right now while I'm at work. But I won't, that's why I eat what I eat. I will not resent what I do, and that's what I think happens. That's what happens with a lot of people. That's why people use the word diet as a verb instead of a noun the way it's supposed to be used. Oh, I have to go diet again. Okay, why do you have to go diet again? Well, dieting, most people have a short-term goal. And perfect example is I have family members getting married, woohoo, big stuff coming, love all of that, good party time. I like looking good at a wedding. So, but here's the thing, everybody, oh, I got a diet, there's a wedding coming up, I want to look good for the wedding. Well, what happens? You diet, you plan for that wedding, you plan for that moment in time, and then what? Oh, when that moment in time comes, you look good, you're all solid, you're put together, and then the wedding's over, and then what? Oh, well, there's nothing really going on. There's no need to really, I could go back to doing this. Maybe I can come away from my diet a little bit. I could start enjoying the little things a little bit more and whatnot. And what happens? Oh, then you have to diet again for the next wedding, for the next the baby shower, the next this, the next that. That's why using the word diet as a verb doesn't work. Because your goal for dieting is, you reach your goal for dieting, you reach the occasion for dieting. I want to fit into this pair of pants. Okay, you fit into that pair of pants, and then after you fit into that pair of pants, you just enjoy going out in that pair of pants and living it up in that pair of pants, and all of a sudden that pair of pants, perfect example, just gets tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, and then you have to diet again. Key word here is again. The biggest phrase that I hear out of everybody's mouth is, oh, I have to go diet again. Nobody's ever like, I have to go get in the gym and work 4 hours a day again. Everybody goes, I have to diet again. Why? Because it's the easiest option that you can take on with yourself, believe it or not. Why? Because you have more control over, you can sit there and eat a salad and you can eat what you want to eat. And if you don't feel like eating what you want to eat, the fridge is right there. You can grab a little snack, you can deviate from that diet and all that kind of stuff. If you're in the gym and you're working hard, even if you half-ass it in the gym, you still got to get to the gym, right? A 20-pound weight is still a 20-pound weight. Whether you half-ass it or not, it's still a 20-pound weight. It's still going to do something. You're still going to be tired. You're still going to get sweaty. But dieting's very easy. It's a great start. I'm not knocking it if you're using diet as a noun where you're going to change your entire intake constantly, forever. That's the point. Everybody's like, well, you have to make good choices. Now, to make a choice is a good move, but you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision if you're never going to be what you're trying to get away from now. If you feel that you're overweight or you don't feel good or you don't feel healthy, you don't make a choice to eat clean and this, that, and everything else. Why? Because when you make a choice, choices are temporary. It is a temporary move by nature. When you make a decision to me, a decision is a commitment. So I have decided to not be unhealthy anymore. I have decided to not have this gut anymore. I have decided to take care of myself and be in shape all the time. I haven't chose to do that. I've decided to do that. I've made a conscious decision to change everything that's involved. That's living and food intake. Outlook on life. That's my decision. So it's just a little change in verbiage. If you find yourself saying, I have to do something again, stop doing that thing and change it. If you have to do it again, oh, well, I have to do it again. I have to do this again. I have to diet again. I have to do this again. I have to change that again. Make a conscious decision and stop saying again. Make it the last time. Make it a goal. Make that goal to be the last time that you go, oh, I have to diet. Make it the last time that you say to yourself, oh, I have to lose weight. Make it the last time where you wake up and go, I don't feel healthy. Make a conscious decision to wake up and I feel good today. And I want to feel this way all the time. And yeah, it sounds easy. It's not. It's a constant struggle every day. And I'm at 7-Eleven. I'm going to go get some coffee. And we're going to get into why it's a constant struggle on the next video, which pretty much goes back to when we started working on 2 feet and we weren't apes anymore. So throughout the entire evolution of making the human life easier, we've also made it worse for ourselves. And we'll discuss my opinions. This is all my opinions on that, and maybe it'll make some sense to you guys when you listen to it and you hear You know, it's a basic breakdown. It's just logic, man. There's not a lot of I don't know what the word I would be looking for to explain, but there's not a lot involved in picking apart why we are such a comfortable species at this point, and why it's so hard to get in the gym, and why it's so hard to take care of ourselves, and why so many people don't want to do the work anymore. Very simple, and it's basically the way we're designed and the way we've evolved our brains to be the top predator, the top apex predator that wants to live the easiest life possible. So we'll get into that next time. Thank you everybody that's been watching. My boy John Castelvi that I work with, man, sending me videos of him in the gym yesterday. He's probably crippled this morning because it looked like he was going way hard. Way hard, like we all do when we first start out, man. It looked like he was hitting it mad hard. So I'm sure I'm going to see him this morning. He's going to be a little sore. Everybody, thank you very much for watching the videos. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? You don't have to listen to everything I say. Like I said, it's just my opinion. All I ask is that if something makes sense to you, ask me about it. If something makes sense to you, apply it to your life. That's it's real simple. I don't talk about anything that's just simple logic. All right, there's no big mathematical, magical fucking potion going on here that you need to decipher. Okay, so I will talk to you guys maybe tonight. Okay. If you've actually watched this 11-minute video the whole way, I apologize for my ramblings because I am exhausted, running on 4 hours of sleep. But it's the wrong 4 hours of sleep. All right. I will talk to you guys later.